Hello everyone, this is Aaron Challenger from aaronchallenger.com, and I'm going to show you how to very quickly submit your blog or your article or whatever you have to the search engines to get it indexed quickly, and also to make sure that you don't get filled up with spam for doing it. Now, the first place you're going to go to is this place called Web Launch. Now, just so you know, we are going to show all of the URLs that we're going to use in this video at the end of the video, so you can see everything that we're doing and go to those sites yourself. Anyways, at this Web Launch site, you will see that we have options to submit our URL, and we can submit to any of these search engines that we want. Now, just so you know, I have in fact used this technique, and I had a pretty extensive website. It had a lot of stuff on it, and in a matter of about 7 days, it had gotten through all of Google. Google had indexed over 7,000 of my pages, which you're probably wondering how I got that many up there, but I have this dynamic content generator, so that's not the point. Anyways, you can choose which sites you're going to go ahead and submit to, and you can submit either individual pages or you can submit entire websites. If you do a website, usually it'll spider through and get a lot of the pages inside, but if you're really just wanting to target your article that you've submitted to an article directory or something, then this is really the way to go. So on this site, you'll see that there's a place for a URL and for an email. Now, if you do submit an email, they say that they're trying to use it to prevent spam or to prevent people from spamming the search engines, but they also will use it to send you information as well. And you may not necessarily want them to have that, so we're going to show you how to deal with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the URL that we want to go ahead and market to. Now, or I should say register. We don't actually have permission to use somebody else's, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of the ones that I can control here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here. And it's for Bloggyboo. And we're just going to do one of our little sub areas there. And you'll notice that it's just a regular URL with the HTTP colon in front of it. And for the email, though, they're going to want me to submit an email every time I do a submission of any kind. And that can add up a lot, especially if I really don't ever want to pay attention to the emails again. Well, there's actually a way that you can make up an email just for these purposes and only use it for these purposes, and then it just goes away. And there's a product out there called Mailinator, and I'm going to show you about that. But what you would do in this case is you're going to make up a front name. So in this case, we're going to call it Pinky. And it's going to be Pinky, in fact, let's just call it Pinky34. And this is going to be at themailinator.com. And what this is going to do is it's going to create an email for us on the fly that'll only be there for a few days, long enough for us to check it and do the verification emails, which we're going to need to do. So as you can see, we have all of these checked that we're going to go ahead and submit to it. And now that we have our email address, our Pinky34, and our Bloggyboo, we're going to go ahead and click on the Add URL button. Now, what you'll see it's doing is it's actually trying to submit to everything that it can. It's going to fail a lot of them, but it's not going to fail all of them. It's going to get a lot of them through. And the reason why it does fail some of them is because some of the script information for them has changed over time. It may not be able to communicate. It could even be possible that the search engine is no longer available anymore. But usually in this case, it's because some of them have just change the way how the script is going to talk to the particular search engine. Now, as it's going through, you'll see it's continuing to go, and it's just telling you, please be patient for all of the submissions to be completed. It doesn't take that long. Okay, it is still doing it. And we can actually come down here to see where it is. And there we go, it's finished. So it's gone ahead and done the submission to all of those ones that we had seen. Now, just because it's done the submissions doesn't mean that you're done, because remember, we put in an email out there for a reason. A lot of these are going to want to see what it is that you went ahead and did this for. So in this case, we're going to come here to Mailinator, and all we needed to know is that Pinky 34 that we did. We just made that up as we went along. And what Mailinator does is if you send anything to Mailinator, whatever you use as the front name for it at mailinator.com, it's going to make a mailbox for that right on the fly. And that way you can go ahead and check that email. So since we just made up Pinky 34 as we did that, if we click on Go, we're going to see we have 4 that are wanting us to verify our subscription or our site submission already. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our confirmation. And like I said, Mailinator will handle all of this. It's saying we need to confirm the submission. Fine. So we need to go ahead and click on this. And it's going to create or bring up the page for us to do that. Yes, we want to confirm the submission. We've gone ahead and done so. And actually just clicking on that has gone ahead and done the confirm. Well, actually, it's wanting us to do that again, and that's fine. We can just go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and confirm it. And now that one's done. And of course, this will send us to another page to try and sell us something, but that's okay. We're not concerned about that because we're not going to be on their mailing list anymore. Now if we come back, we need to go to the next one. It says that yes, we're verifying this, that this is the one that we want to in fact do. And it looks like we don't actually need to confirm this one from what it can tell. Oh, no, we do. We have to do it right here. We'll go to the page that the other one was trying to bring up. We go ahead and put that in. Wait for it to come up. And there we go. We've gone ahead and been added in to their submission service. And we just want to go ahead and do that with the other ones that came through. We've got these other 2 that we'll go ahead and need to do that for. And we'll just go ahead and see if there's any more that have come in since then. No, it's just those 4, so that's fine. We just go ahead and do those 4, and then we never have to worry about this email address ever again. We can just go ahead and ignore it. Everything will be registered, and it considers everything, or all of this, the engines and the directories consider everything to be on the go because you've gone ahead and verified the email, but they really don't have your email address. You've used this disposable one. Now, here are those websites I was telling you about. The first one we actually do the submissions is at http://www.web-launch.com/submiturlfree.html. That's all one word. And remember, for Mailinator, you can put in whatever you want at Mailinator, mailinator.com. And to check that address, you would, of course, go to http://www.mailinator.com. And the last one we put up here is our website. This is a place where you can go and sign up, and you can get a free report that tells you about a lot of the different free services that are out there on the internet. Free magazines you can get. There's actually our top 10 list that we have. This is a free report you can get. Just go ahead and sign up for our subscription service. It's a free sign up and you can cancel anytime, and we'd love to have you as a subscriber. But whether you subscribe or not, go ahead and use this technique that we've taught you, and we hope you really enjoy it. Have fun.